Hello, I'm Dragoș, and in this video we're going to take a look to a free tool that can help us load test our websites to see if it can handle the traffic and how fast it's loading. So if you're building websites with WordPress or with Node or other things, it can be important to load test your website so you can see exactly how fast they are and to see if you can improve their performance. And for instance, in case you have a peak in traffic, you will want to know to see if your website or hosting is able to handle the load. And in this video, we're going to see a free tool that can be installed on any OS. And with that command, it will help us speed test our website and see how much traffic it can handle and the response time and the error message and so on. And this tool it's called OHA. And here you have their repo, the GitHub repo, and you see that it's built in Rust and it's constantly updated. And in here you have the stars. So right now it has like more than 7,000 stars. And right now you see that it can install it anywhere. You can install it in any OS. I have installed it on my Mac with Brew. You just need to run brew install OHA, and this will take care of the installation. And in other releases, you just need to add the repo and install it. You can even install it on Windows. You can even use it in Docker if you want. So you have a lot of flexibility when it comes to installing this tool. And what makes this tool nice is the fact that it can just be run with a command, and you will have like an detailed overview what is happening with your website. We're going to test two websites. One it's in WordPress and the other one it's my Astro blog. So we can see what is happening, and in here you see you have some arguments, so you can put the total number of requests, you put the total number of connections, you have the number of connections that can be uh, done per second with minus q. So you have a lot of things that can be added in the parameters. And I've already created an article with this. And in here you have the details with some of the things that this tool can help you with. And let's go and open the terminal and let's dig into the testing. So in here I have OHA installed, and to run it, you just run OHA, and to do the default things, you just put the HTTPS with the URL to your website, and in my case it will be bidoze.com. And right now the tool is running and it has run, and right now you see that you have a success rate of 100%. You have the total requests with the load time in second. You have the slowest, the fastest, the average one, request per second, and total data that was pulled, response time histogram. And in here you see that most of the requests are under, I don't know, a couple of milliseconds to be pulled, and response time distribution and NS lookup. And you see in here that all the 200 requests it have like a 200 response code. So this is the default thing, but you can go and enhance it. So if we're going to run it like this, we can add more requests. So minus n, let's put like 10,000 requests. So you can stress test this, and with minus c, you can go and tell it how many requests to be handled in the same time. So let's put like 200, and let's see right now how the website is doing. And this should take like a little more time to run, and it will just go and do the 10,000 requests for me. And in here you will see the data that is transferred and everything. And in here again we are going to check. So right now you need to imagine that this load test is just generating like 200 requests in the same time on the website, and it took, I don't know, 10 and 20 seconds to finish. And you see the request per second in here, and you see that the slowest it was like 2 seconds, the fastest it was, I don't know, milliseconds, and the average is still very fast. And again, the response time histogram. So you see that all the responses were okay, and I didn't have any problems. Let's test this right now also on an WordPress website that I have, updos.com. And let's see if WordPress can handle the same number of requests and see the differences. This is just to show you that you can use this tool very easily to test like a website and see exactly how it's doing. So you see in here the data it's more high that have been pulled, and right now you see that yeah, this should be like quite good. You see that a lot of requests are in the 1 second interval. So for a WordPress website, this is quite good. So if you're going to check in here, you will see that you have the total time. So this took 32 seconds to finish. You see the slowest 11 seconds faster, and the average one it's still under 1 second. So the website it's very fast even if it's in WordPress. Right now we have the total data, it's cached with Cloudflare, and that's why. And the response time histogram, so you see that most of the requests took about 1 second and 1.2 seconds to finish. Okay. And you see in here that the status code it is like 200 for most of the requests. Another thing that you can do with this is to go and use it with the REST APIs. So in case you want to test a REST API, you can also do that. You can do post comments with headers and values, and you can also use it to test your REST APIs. You can also use the disable keep alive. So basically this is to simulate the peak traffic. So if you're going to do something like that, let me add the disable keep alive for this, the to have more realistic things. You can even do that. Basically this will work at TCP level, and it will just go and disconnect, and it will just be more accurate like a normal user will do. And yeah, I'm just showing you how this is running, and you can go and test it. You can just install it on your Mac or Linux or Windows easily, and you can go and load test your website. Just you need to be careful when you are load testing your website. I don't know, to not do it when you have a lot of traffic, because it can cause problems and you can start with smaller batches in the beginning to be sure that you don't damage it. So be careful, especially this tool. It's useful when you are trying to, I don't know, build a new site and you want to see how good it does. And yeah, that's why it's important to test it. And this OHA tool, it can help you simulate the traffic easily. So right now it should finish. Okay. So right now this finished, and you see that it took more time to finish. You have the slowest, but again the website did quite good. So yeah, this is OHA. You can go and install it, and you can start doing tests on your website to see if it can handle the request. I hope you enjoyed the video. In case you like what we have seen, please don't forget to like and subscribe.